RLCS can't do it, then we'll just never see, you know, anything be able to pull people out of the retirement home for ones as Nwpo. Atow thought he was going to have a ton of space to work with before it got taken away, and this is Nwpo on a double to even stand a chance at scoring here. Atow, though, makes the perfect save, and Nwpo gets a little bit too distracted in picking up the 100. Nwpo throws a testing shot on target, and Atow passes the test, makes the save, gets the 100, and it's a no-looker, but I think even just a loss here against Atow would be enough to take him down. Really loose, though, is the question. Nwpo, what a catch. Atow drops in the nice one. We can go watch from Atow POV as he picks up pads. It looks like Nwpo, at any moment, heading back to his own half. Surprisingly, Atow just launching a power shot. Maybe just trying to starve Nwpo out and score on the follow-up. And it seems like it's got him in a pretty decent position. Nwpo low on boost. With 20 seconds left to go. Atow to the ceiling. Nwpo no chance to get 100 boost. A shot perfectly placed, it seemed. But it's actually crossbar down and out instead of in. After picking up his both back corner boosts. Making a potential musty, but Nwpo reads it. Demos and should have a wide open net. He's not going to miss this one. Nwpo is going to take game number 1. Atow, nice shot to open up this game. Nwpo able to save it off the crossbar and needed to follow it up quickly because it was still headed all the way in. Nwpo does make that play, takes it the other way, but Nwpo fighting back and has the physical advantage right now. Atow has to be able to convert here. This is going to be big trouble if he didn't. This is all speculative because at the end of the day, Atow did hit the shot. Thank you, Voidland, for the gifted sub over to Nwpo. I'm sure he will greatly appreciate that. Pogo shot from Atow. And this is a bit of a mix-up. It's just barely a pogo, but it still is. You'll see the diagonal is fairly horizontal, but at the end of the day, Atow chipping this ball up again. We see Nwpo doing this pre-jump to the back wall, almost like faking now directly in front of his nets. He will take it to the corner. Nwpo, he had already pre-jumped. He pre-jumped and then he had given back up on the pre-jump and then it just works. This is just peak Nwpo. Atow turns his camera back on. Nwpo's already hitting the ground again from some random other pre-jump that seemed completely unrelated to the play. He lands back down. Atow, reset shot, noticing Nwpo defending on the back line. I do not think he meant to chip that ball away from him like he did. Another boost steal. Nwpo 50, the ball rising high up, going for backboard double, top right. Great placement. Atow is doing his best to make it really hard to get follow-up shots. And he gets this ball to float high enough in the air that you'd think it would buy him some time, but every game felt like one Atow could take, and yet Nwpo always found a way to finish the 5 minutes in the lead. And an air dribble bump. He's going to go for a second bump, and it might have mattered. I'm not sure if he would have made it back if he didn't get this second bump. Or I'm not sure if it would have been a goal if he didn't go for it. I want to watch Atow POV. That'd have been a really tough save, but I think Atow would have gotten it. I think he could have slammed it at least into the ground. Atow going to half flip off the diagonal kickoff, and now he's got 100 boost, and it worked out great. A kickoff strategy, a tactic pays off. It's not unusual for some players. Diaz loves to do it. As we all know, he feels like he can score every time from the back wall. But Nwpo not doing what Diaz does. He did not take the ball up the back wall and start a dribble. He instead chipped it off his own back wall and started a ground dribble. 3-0 for Nwpo as he gets a demo. Can he convert on it? Heavy first touch. Nwpo, the opposite corner. Reset shot is perfectly placed. Crossbar and down. And the crazy thing is if he puts this on target, he might not score it. He needs to double it to make sure it goes over the top of what is a very strong defender in Nwpo. Nwpo, air dribble, seems to take a little bit of the power off of it as soon as he recognizes the Atow pre-jump, but then he gets Atow to go back down to the ground, uses the flip. Seemed like he had placed it as perfect as could be, but... And then he was slightly off, allowed Atow to get a save before the ball finished bouncing in. Nwpo will attack again, this time from around ceiling heights, and it's so hard to attack from ceiling straight down. There's not a lot you can do. Atow had something else in mind, able to break it up just enough to stay actually in control of the ball as well. Now attacking, gets Nwpo up in the air. What a recovery from Nwpo. Able to pre-jump, cover high, convince Atow to go low, and still make it to the back wall to recover. Booming ground shot, ball perfectly rolling, and sniped bottom left. Gonna need to go quickly as he dodges Atow's physical pressure. Has a reset now, and slots it behind Atow. So much movement on this high arc. Headed to the left side of the nets. Gets out and around the ball, and just sends it so far back behind Atow. Can be a big mistake, but Atow's been able to hold on to the ball. 0 seconds, puts another one on target, and it's even gonna go in. Nwpo tried to save it, but couldn't. It'll hit the crossbar before bouncing in. 7-5, Atow, 2 in a row to make it 2-0. Oh, sorry, 2-1. Atow, awkward landing off the back wall. Atow able to escape the Nwpo pressure out of the corner. Nwpo, what a save. Had the read on where the double was going, but not a ton of other people. What is it from? The countdown one. Nice placement from Nwpo. Atow basically floating to stop this exact shot. Goes to the ceiling, back down to the ground, but then he's ready for the air roll shot. And Nwpo just places it. Could have been against the game against Ross, but just peak power every time from these guys. Atow demoed as Nwpo now. Nwpo, soft touch, what a play. And he definitely got it there fast enough that there was going to be nothing Nwpo could do, but missed it just barely wide. 28 seconds left to go. Nice fake. Still a chance. Nwpo drops him the nice one. As Nwpo transitioning up to the back wall to prep for 10 seconds left to go. Atow not trying to go to game 5 against Nwpo, where he struggled in the past and he might not need to, but he's going to have a tough time gaining control. Should be able to pick up the 100, but only after Atow sets up a play. Tap away from the back wall from Atow. Shot top shelf. Nice save from Nwpo, and he is rewarded with a game win. It's a what a save from Atow, and it's well deserved. Atow did such a good job to set this play up with the first touch to pull away from the net so he could get separation, not allow Nwpo to challenge him early, and then place the shot so well, you'd see it working out. Possession into his back corner. I was silent for 1 second, and then I start talking again, and everybody scatters. No one likes the streamer. No, that's not true. Chat, tell them that you like me. They think you're being serious. Nwpo not able to make a play off the back wall, trying to get a dish, but it doesn't matter. This is the Nwpo that has had success in the past. Dr. Fear, Baby Fear, Grandpa Grandma Fear. But I told them they all have to wait. Nwpo Atow, game 5. Nwpo, a double off the backboard. Atow, I think expecting this first touch to be a potential shot, and could not get that clear. Actually doubled it off of Atow. Atow's the one who sends it into Nwpo. But he has gotten into his speed mode, and once he's there, it can be so tough to deal with. Instantly challenging back on the ball, half flip as soon as he leaves the play. Next thing you know, he's doubling in a shot, and Atow cannot recover in time. Make a reasonable play. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, there it is. And there's the GGs, the 7-1. Thanks for playing. He's gone. Gone. Let's see. Does Nwpo have a pogo? I think we actually had him try last time. He's gone. I didn't type it in time.